From Arizona State to Ohio State to Kentucky, it's your first season out of Power 4 football, so what drew you to the MAC in Toledo?
One, I would say the culture of Toledo. Two, I would definitely have to go with, Toledo always wanted me. I've definitely taken that into account ever since my sophomore year of high school. So it's actually kind of a funny story. So I was kind of a two-way star.
Yeah, linebacker and running back, right?
And Toledo was like my first kind of like pure running back offer, and that meant the world to me at that moment. And then it's just kind of crazy how everything just kind of happens full circle. And then now I'm back here for my last year, so I'm definitely grateful to be here.
But now this is the second time Toledo has offered you. So what changed as opposed to when you were coming out of high school?
Honestly, really kind of like nothing changed. It's just more so about the opportunity that presented itself. And then I would just say, filling each other's needs. Definitely, Toledo was trying to go into the portal, grab a big running back, and then luckily I was available. And definitely already had a strong relationship with Coach VK, Coach Candle. Came up here on a visit. Everything was great, honestly, the first impressions and everything. And it's hard-nosed, blue-collar work here, and I definitely admire that. I mean, that's how I kind of carry myself every day, just head down and grind, and that's kind of what drew me to Toledo.
And now you're joining a backfield that ranked 108th in rushing yards per game in the nation last season. What do you think you bring to this backfield that maybe it hasn't had in the past few seasons?
I would definitely, right off the bat, just say leadership. Just trying to be that guy that, anybody in the running back room or the offense can kind of just like lean on, whether if that's, in the good times, bad times, the hard times, and the crucial moments. I just want to be that guy that, players can look to and be like, all right, we ready, like we locked in, just to be that guy that just recenter everybody. So I would say, yeah, leadership for sure. And then kind of just with my ability, just my explosiveness, I would say this would be my first opportunity to like really show the world what I can do with a full season. And I'm not taking that for granted, especially with my last year of college football. So I'm ready.
That's what I was going to ask, because last year you only played 3 games with Kentucky. The year before that you were the third-string running back at Ohio State. The year before that you were playing linebacker at first, and in Arizona State maybe you didn't get the opportunity you thought you wanted. To what degree have we seen the best version of you on the football field?
You haven't yet. You haven't yet.
How close are we to seeing that?
August 30th.
Really?
Yeah.
Every school you've been at so far, Arizona State, Ohio State, Kentucky, what is one thing you learned from each school? I haven't been asked that question. I would say Arizona State, definitely, it taught me how to be patient, for sure. Coming straight out of high school, early enrolling into college, kind of getting your feet grounded with stuff, trying to find that process, trying to find that routine of things. At Ohio State, I would definitely say it's like the being the 1% of the 1% mentality, because once you're at Ohio State, it's the top athletes. So like you're either gonna rise to the cream of the crop or you're just gonna fade. So I would say that for Ohio State. At Kentucky, during my time was there, just throughout my hand injury and everything, just kind of really sit back and really develop and really dive deep into the mental game of football. That's all I could really do last year. So mental reps, definitely, I started valuing mental reps a lot more. And then being here at Toledo, I'm just really grateful for, the people I'm surrounded by for my last year. How do you view this season, knowing that it's your final year of college football?
For me personally, I view it as, kind of do or die for me. I definitely want to leave a legacy here at Toledo. I've had, kind of moments here and there at my other schools, but to have a full season to what I've been waiting for so long, I'm gonna make the most out of it.
You talked about moments at other schools. Probably the most notable, your game-winning touchdown against Notre Dame 2 seasons ago while you were with the Buckeyes. How's the young man that scored that touchdown different from the young man sitting in front of me right now?
I would say
that version of myself then. It's still a great version of myself. I would say the only difference now is, man, you coming with some real great questions.
It's my job.
I would say the perseverance, more, I would say more battle tested. You know, I've just been dealt with more adverse conditions ever since then. And I would just say kind of the love for myself and like having grace for myself has definitely improved since then. So I would just say, you know, having grace for myself.
When you reflect on your journey, what sticks with you even now as you prepare for week 1?
For me personally, it's just been a blessing that I've still been able to play football. You know, everybody has different journeys, different trials and tribulations. I know why I do it, but when I sit back and look at my journey and realize all the places I've been, where I've came from, what the Lord has brought me through, it's just ultimately been a blessing, honestly.
Why do you do it?
1, for my family, but 2, for the love of the game. When I'm out there at running back, it's kind of like I enter this like flow state.
Flow state's the right way to describe it.
I don't know how else to like really describe it to anybody. It's kind of like just kind of watch your conscience take a back seat, and you just watching stuff, you just letting your body react, and you just letting stuff unfold in front of you. And it's definitely like a calm within a storm when you're on the field. And I love that about football. That, the locker room, the brotherhood. You know, I've been blessed to be a part of a lot of different locker rooms, established a lot of different relationships with a lot of guys. I've been close with a lot of guys, and that's what I'm definitely grateful football has brought to me is, you know, being able to have many relationships, being able to expand my reach, and really just develop me as a person.
But I'll give you one more. Your nickname is Chip. I assume that's not because you love chocolate chip cookies?
Nah, it's not.
Do you love chocolate chip cookies though?
I do.
Okay, so what are the origins of the nickname?
So the origins of Chip came from my second year of football, playing for a team called the Akron Titans. Stemmed from blue chip. As I got older, just shortened down the chip. And I kind of just embraced that mentality. I attack everything with a chip on my shoulder, with something to prove. Never really, you know what opportunity is at hand. Sometimes you gotta make your opportunity. And like we mentioned earlier, now I got a full season, you know, ahead of me, and I'm just gonna make the most out of it.
Yes, sir. Can't wait to see what you do.
Thank you.
Thank you for taking the time.